2024 was, well, it was a year, I guess. Full of random drama and controversy, memes, politics, sporting events, and more. And in this video, we'll be looking back at this year's biggest moments. Continuing from the end of December is the IIHF 2024 World Juniors Hockey Tournament, in which Team USA won the gold over Sweden, the host team. And if you're wondering about Team Canada, we were eliminated in the quarterfinals. Soon after, the Apple Vision Pro was officially released as Apple's competition against the MetaQuest in the virtual reality game, priced at a measly $3,500? Well, what were we expecting? It's an Apple product, nothing's cheap there. Around this time, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl over the Ravens. All I remember from this game was the hype around Taylor Swift being there. Not that big of a deal. Most memorably, from the Oscars, Oppenheimer won Best Picture, and for their roles in the movie, Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr. won Oscars as the Best Actors in Leading and Supporting Roles respectively, and Emma Stone won Best Actress for her performance in Poor Things. Next, how could we forget about the Kendrick vs. Drake beef? I mean, there were diss tracks going back and forth, but Not Like Us brought this thing to a whole other level. In March, the YouTuber MatPat officially retired after making videos for over a decade on his game theory, film theory, and food theory channels, passing on the torch to other crew members to take over. And, well, the videos themselves are still pretty good. At this time, the Costco guy started to blow up on TikTok, posting videos of father and son enjoying Costco food, including the double chocolate cookie. Later, they introduced Big Justice's little brother, the Brizzler, and soon the extended family, making content outside of Costco videos. And since then, they've appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, as well as the Mr. Beast video. I don't understand why they're so popular, but I guess they're just a meme at this point. At the start of April, we were lucky enough to have a total solar eclipse that was visible exclusively to North America in places like Niagara Falls, Ontario, and Kerrville, Texas. But from where I live, and same as most other people, the moon didn't get complete coverage, since our locations were off from the correct angle. And this is the best I got. It was also around this time that Aura started to gain popularity. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically your imaginary social points. Say you sunk a basket from half court. That's an impressive thing to do, so you would gain Aura. Or what if you score bad on a test? That's embarrassing, so it makes you lose Aura. This trend made people way more socially awkward, as they were afraid of doing anything that could possibly decrease their aura for a while. Today, the term has died down, and it's not used that often. But let's say that you were out with your friends and you see someone slip and fall. If you yell, haha, negative aura, they would all just look at you and be like, get out! Sometime in May, a large portal was built in New York City with the other end in Dublin, Ireland, where people in New York could see the Dublin people live as if it were a portal-sized FaceTime, and vice versa. But just after a week, the portal was taken down because of inappropriate behavior. In terms of memes, the biggest one at this time was the Lil Bro Was Born in 2024 song, in which the comments on a video of a newborn boy said things like, bro missed everything, he's late, everyone's already born, my phone is older than bro, Kendrick vs. Drake beef is older than bro, etc. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but for the people who commented these things, it was the same thing for them like 10 years ago. I guess that ruins the joke, but it wasn't the best one to begin with. In terms of sports, the Celtics beat the Mavericks and became NBA champions, giving Jason Tatum his first championship title. And over in the NHL, there was an intense Stanley Cup Finals in which the Florida Panthers were in the position to win their first Stanley Cup, or the Edmonton Oilers could have ended the over 30-year streak of a non-Canadian team winning the cup. The Panthers almost swept the Oilers, but only won 3 before the Oilers almost completed the reverse sweep, but Florida took it home in Game 7. Starting in July, MrBeast's childhood friend and biggest side member on his channel, Chris Tyson, was exposed for being sexually inappropriate with underage fans. There were whole Discord servers leaked, many victims came out to share their stories, and MrBeast removed Chris from the team. However, this was not the end of it. Soon after, a man named Dogpack, an ex-MrBeast employee, uploaded a video exposing Jimmy of a bunch of alleged crimes, like running illegal lotteries with his giveaways, faking his videos, and manipulating his fans. And how did MrBeast respond? He just uploaded his videos as if nothing was going on. And to make it seem that way, he got all of his editors to delete any comments talking about the controversy. Anyways, more allegations came in every day, and one particular YouTuber has absolutely been milking the situation the entire way. Just look at how many videos he made. What else? Oh yeah, Trump was almost shot dead. Apparently he turned his head at just the right time. If he didn't, he would have been dead, it seems. Biden also stepped down. It was the right move after seeing him in the debate.
We have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Everything we have to do with, look, if
and so Kamala Harris took his spot.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
This summer, Paris hosted the 2024 Summer Olympics, and most notably, Swedish pole vaulter Armand Duplantis not only won the gold medal, but continued and beat the world record. Then there was Summer McIntosh, a 17-year-old Canadian swimmer who won several gold medals. Noah Lyles won gold in the 100-meter dash, and who could forget the Turkish gunman who got the silver medal without any special equipment to help his accuracy. Around mid-July, Netflix released the first part of Cobra Kai's 6th and final season. With its release also came videos on TikTok and YouTube making fun of cringe and corny clips from earlier seasons. Most of them were more or less the same, just taking a real cheesy scene, speeding it up or slowing it down, with a lot of skull and praying emojis, always ending with the "Get out!" These videos died out by September and didn't make any comeback when the second part of the season was released. Moving on, August 8th marked the 10th year anniversary since the first Five Nights at Freddy's game was released, and a new game, Into the Pit, was released in celebration. Monkeypox was also supposed to make a comeback, but it just disappeared, it seems. By the end of August, Ronaldo made his official YouTube channel, and with it, he beat many records, achieving 1 million subscribers in 90 minutes, 10 million subscribers by the end of the day, and his channel currently sits at 72 million subscribers. Maybe you can help me catch him someday. All you have to do is subscribe. At the beginning of September, Nikocado Avocado made history, apparently pulling off the greatest social experiment, and he lost all of his fat after a few months of being absent from his channel. And then, probably the most controversial lunch product out there, Lunchly, was released by MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, essentially being a Lunchable with Prime and Feastables, and the internet was not happy about this release, seeing as it was at the height of MrBeast's controversy, and nobody likes KSI and Logan. Plus, YouTuber products just get a lot of hate in general, because the public knows that it's always just a cash grab, and nobody can say it better than Dan to DM. Following Dan's tweet, KSI proceeded to then dedicate his life to screaming like a little baby and raging for over a month straight about Dan's comment since he couldn't handle that strike to his fragile ego. Oh, and if you want coverage on this situation, check out more Pegasus. He milked this story too. To finish up September, there was the downfall of Diddy, as well as the release of the iPhone 16 with its new camera control slider. Here's some advice. Adjust your camera by tapping your desired setting on your screen. There, just saved you $1,000. Go buy the phone in 5 years when it's $200 on eBay, like the rest of us. Hopping back on the drama train, at the start of October, KSI released his new song, Thick of It. Now say what you want, but I think the song is alright. I don't think it deserves as much hate as it got.
This shit is so ass, bitch. Quit the music. Quit that ass. Turn that trash ass shit on.
However, that was a given, seeing as it's KSI and he's being hated because of Lunchly and a bunch of other things, on top of it being music made by a YouTuber, which is bound to be hated on regardless. Many memes followed the song, with the most common one being that the song is so bad, even someone who was in a car crash would wake up just to turn it off, or a person in a wheelchair who can't walk would get up to turn it off. You get the point. Many people just thought the song was a joke, meant to be funny, but KSI spent weeks defending it, until he came out and said that his genius plan worked, and the whole situation went out as planned, that people would hate on the song, which would promote Prime and Lunchly further, which, I don't know, sounds like bullshit. In late October, the Dodgers won the World Series over the Yankees. Also in late October, Trump decided to work at McDonald's for a day, I guess to win over more voters. And look, it paid off. He's president once again. Also, I think it's pretty cool that LeBron James literally created his own teammate. And yes, you're right, Lunchly was indeed cancelled by the end of October, and we all remember why.
These are molded, used by December 8th, 2024, and today's date is October 16th.
It's funny how the selling point of their Lunchable is that it's made without any preservatives. Yet that's the direct cause of this mold. Maybe Lunchables had it right, putting preservatives in a food product that could sit on a shelf for several weeks. In terms of memes, two really stood out. Those being the chill guy meme, where it's just a dog guy with his hands in his pockets and some calming music, being really chill and low-key not caring about anything. And the other one being... yeah, I don't even know what this is. Also worth mentioning is the long-awaited Jake Paul vs Mike Tyson boxing match. There was so much hype around this event. Jake looked pretty strong, Mike seemed to be back in his prime. It could have been a pretty good fight. But number one, Netflix, the only place where it was streaming, crashed on everyone because there were simply too many people watching. The servers couldn't handle everyone, and I ended up watching the fight like this, which number two was obviously staged. Jake 100% paid off Mike to make him go easy and according to the boring script. And hooray, even looking past that part, 27-year-old Jake Paul beat up an almost 60-year-old man. Congratulations. I hear his next fight is going to be against Muhammad Ali. Towards the end of November, MrBeast made a video with a bunch of the biggest athletes, like Ronaldo and Tom Brady, but he also was able to set up a 50-meter race between IShowSpeed and Noah Lyles, the gold medalist in the 100-meter dash. Lyles won, but it wasn't by much. Speed may actually have a future in the Olympics. Fortnite OG then made a return at the start of December, and also Corey Ketchin came back after over a year and a half of being absent from YouTube. It turns out that he has been taking time to work on his own manga series, Monsters We Make, and it seems good. It also looks like he'll start uploading again, so he's back for the time being. For all the mobile gamers this year, Brawl Stars has had some very interesting collabs, including one with Godzilla in May, SpongeBob SquarePants in September, and most recently Toy Story in December, where Buzz Lightyear is a playable character. And finally, at the end of the year, we were lucky enough to be given the Mr. Beast Games, a Prime Video series where 2,000 people fight for $5 million, and also the long-awaited Squid Game Season 2. Looking back, 2024 was a pretty dramatic year. It had its highs and lows just like any other year, but I'm glad we were able to make it through. Comment down below anything I missed, but before you go, I wish you good luck in 2025.